I don't know how to really start this. All of my plants have been so neglected, and my aquariums have also been neglected. We are in the process of moving because this place is just too small and we've had so many problems. And like not our suite specifically, but just the apartment building in general. So this is, it's so small. Like I'm not moving except to turn in a circle. It's so small. We were getting there. We have too much space for a teeny tiny 1-bedroom apartment, but we were making it work. Like I'm 5'5". This is as high as I can reach. So, and we only had one shelf in there, and I moved it down to where I could reach it, but like, if I gotta go higher than that, I gotta get up onto my tippy toes. And like, I can't even get to the back there without getting into or onto a stool rather. Anyway, so teeny tiny. We're in the process of moving. We're moving into a 2-bedroom, 3 floors, including the basement. So it's going to be good for us. We'll have more space. We can spread out a little bit more. We don't have to like figure out creative ways to expand storage without expanding space. Anyway, I come in here. I'm about to like get all my fishes. I know. The correct plural is fish. That's beside the point. Fishes is fun to say. I'm about to take all my fish out of here, or as many as I can catch, and probably a whole bunch of plants. I mean, I've got pothos that's climatizing. Those are all cuttings. I've got water lettuce that is looking a little burnt because the light's too close. I've got root systems for my floating plants in this tank that are just magical. That also means that there's a lot of nutrients in the water. This one, on the other hand, that has a whole bunch of, or a couple shrimp and like one guppy because I thought she was pregnant. Guppies are really hard to tell until they're like really far along. Anyway, these root systems, not so spectacular. But anyway, the cuttings, pothos cuttings are still doing pretty good. Anyway, I bought this plant, this poor thing, off a guy here. He ripped it out of his aquarium, and I bought it for 30 bucks. And I didn't get it into a container right away because this vase, which is the one I had wanted to put it in, this vase was in a different city with my mom because I'm still not finished moving out of my mom's place. And the root ball, or I guess rhizome, it's probably a rhizome, wouldn't fit in the vase there. And of course, because it's very thin glass, I didn't want to fill it up too much because if it got bumped, I mean, we have a dog. We have 2 dogs actually. One of them is still with my mom. That changes at the end of the month. I bring him home. So happy. Anyway, didn't want it to get bumped, and it was too tall for the plant, which I didn't realize to begin with. So I cut the rhizome and stuck it in this cheap, I think I got this one from Dollar Tree. It's plastic, whatever. It fits in there. I cut it. I made sure that the cut, I think that's where I cut it. It had already been cut once before. Well, maybe that's the cut. Anyway, made sure that the cut was a little bit out of the water so that I could callus over. And the leaves started to dry up and go weird. The rhizome got a little bit of mold on it, and I was like, oh great, I'm gonna lose this cutting. I come back here to take my aquarium apart to move it, and I've got, what's that? 1, 2 new leaves? Two new leaves. Oh, my focus is so bad. 2 new leaves there. 2 brand new leaves there. I don't know when this happened. I mean, we just got the keys to the new place like not even a week ago. Today's Wednesday. Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Sabbath, Friday, 5 days ago. I've barely looked at these plants in 5 days. That's how much growth has happened just in 5 days. I come over here, I've got a flower or an inflorescence. Even though this one's doing horrible too. Well, not horrible. I mean, there's some new leaves. I actually did see the new leaves on this one, but like, look at that. An inflorescence. I'm like, oh my goodness. What? I'm so excited. I am so excited. And like, I just want to put this plant in my aquarium, but I don't want to put it in my aquarium, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I gotta get to ripping this apart. I need more light. I need to drain the water off. One more quick note. Give your aloes lots of water. They like it. They're not cacti. They are succulents. Squishy, squishy. Nice and plump. Yes, because I water it lots. It's got good drainage, but I water it lots. I'm also kind of trying out the Oya thing, but I don't know. My clay pots don't seem to seep water very well, especially the tiny one. Maybe the trick is don't get a tiny one. Anyway, that's all for now. My baby's happy. I'm happy. My hubby's stressing. My sister-in-law will be here to help me in a little over a half an hour. Maybe close to an hour. I gotta get going. Anyway, want Tetras say hi? Hi, Tetras. This is a literal jungle in here. And I love it. This is the first time I've had a literal jungle in my fish tanks, and I am so happy. The secret, plug it full of plants, like full, like chock full. So full that you can't get more plants in there. That is the key to a healthy tank. Well, that and making sure that you have lots of biodiversity, because without biodiversity, no one has an immune system. That's a totally different topic. Anyway, have fun. Thanks. Bye.